Hi guys, and welcome to the Focus on Gaming podcast Bitesize. And it's just been Apple's WWDC 2025. Now this isn't strictly all gaming, of course, but there are some gaming things within the announcement. So I thought it would be interesting just to touch base on what's gone on with Apple. So Apple have revealed a new visual design called Liquid Glass, something that Samsung and Google under Android have had for a long time. It's a semi-translucent feature, redesigned widgets, notifications, which is pretty cool. It looks good. We also have all the software versions have been renamed to iOS 26. So when it's released from beta, which will be at the end of the year, next year's software on all platforms from iPad, Vision Pro, Watch, TV and iOS for the iPhone will all be iOS 26, which is easier for people like us that are in the industry of reviewing these things and talking about these things, but it also means it's easier for people to know where they're at and not having multiple platforms on every different system. We've also had updates to the phone app, which combines all of the features of recent contacts, key contacts, voicemail messages and messages all in one feature under a contact, so make it a lot easier to find things, which is really great. You can also change your background on the messaging app, and there's updates to maps and wallets. So let's get on to games, which I know you're all keen to hear about. So iOS 26 will feature a dedicated gaming app, which will have a library tab, so you can find all your games that you've downloaded ever on any iPhone. You'll also have an arcade tab and a challenges feature will let you play more directly with friends, challenging them to competitions in supported games. This includes single players. The developers have updated with the ability to be turned into competition games. So all the games that didn't have the competition feature will now have that feature, which is, not all of them, but most of them will have that feature to challenge other people, which is pretty useful. We all love the competition and a league table. So it's exciting stuff. We've also got visual intelligence on that's getting the new interface and the Apple Watch as well. And Mac OS is now named Tahoe, and getting a number of features, including rounded edges and custom backgrounds, desktop folders, and many more. iPad OS, also number 26, also getting the same change in the UI, revamped phone and game apps. So some changes, and interestingly for the gamers, Vision OS, so any of you that have spent thousands on a Vision Pro, you can now use the controllers from the PlayStation VR 2, and I assume they're going to make the Vision Pro more games orientated to try and expand its reach. But I've also heard there's quite a large price cut coming to the Vision Pro, which could take it down to below 2,000 in the UK, £2,000. So pretty fantastic all round. So just a quick update on that. I thought it was important to talk about and discuss some of the gaming updates and the controller update for the Vision Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. Follow the podcast at Focus on Gaming Podcast.co.uk and on our socials. Take care, guys.